You say when him do an interview, him disrespect me, right?
Yeah, if somebody mention your name, but otherwise him never did a post you until recently. True, him
So you're
realize
saying, hold on, don't move so fast, man. So you're saying if him dep on a platform and disrespect me, if I just allow it, cause me done make money out of music.
My people, Bounty Killa, big up yourself. This is why the song that Vybz still eating you for up till today.
Milan is the promoter of 2025. Why couldn't our Jamaican traditional promoters do it? Because they would not be willing to spend.
look at it this way.
So you can't answer
Man
yes
back
or no.
then,
You can't answer yes or no.
you see when me realize I'm growing up, most Jamaican parents, their father way old and their mother did young. So obviously
People, when Bounty Killa come out and say Lexus love fi bite, Vegas love fi.
So in a recent Instagram post, we see where the likes of Bounty Killa, we set out to anger the Gaza fans even more, my people. As we see where he posted the recent clippings of Mavado performance in a Rwanda, my people, over in the continent of Africa. And of course, Bounty Killa had a very interesting caption. You see, yeah, man. One of the main reason why Bounty Killa kind of have an issue with some of the fans in the Gaza nation from the get-go was a post where him say, yo, Busy, Mavado, and also Vybz Kartel are three dancehall kings. You see it. And you don't know, a lot of fans never really take that so kindly as them would have looked on the likes of Vybz Kartel as the king of dancehall ultimately. However, as I said, we see where Bounty Killa took it a bit further now and basically caption the post we make with Mavado and say, lock the continent with confidence, goat, not goat meal. So basically, Bounty Killa is hailing Mavado as the goat of dancehall. And as me say, a bunch of Gaza fans that over there are about Killa as usual, my people. But clearly, Killa to me want all of this smoke because from the other day, I be them thing Killa go on with my people. So I can't say nothing better more. I just realize, say, yo, Killa doesn't do them thing if it does piss off the people and make them cuss. At the end of the day, I guess he's an artist and, you know, from your talk about an artist, it works for him whether you talk positive or negative. So that's the only reason why I kind of can understand why Killa would have basically do them things. You get the way I say? But, you know, Bounty I say, yo, Vado are the goat. So I don't know what to think over on this side, what I have to say, but leave it in the comment section. And also, you know, when we check over Vybz Kartel channel to see if him say anything about that. The only thing would I see where Vybz Kartel post and caption on our post is that he's focused. So it don't really matter what I go on and what I discuss out here. It seems as if the teacher has no interest in engaging in any form of petty discussions. You get me? I say, and also, when I see where the likes of the past manager of Merciless Gaddafi, when I see where he's stating that him would have realized why Mr. Vegas, Lexus, and Mr. G do not like the likes of Bounty Killa because Bounty Killa would have sing a particular song where them not like. Take a quick listen at what Gaddafi said, my people. Check it out.
Yeah, my people, Bounty Killa, big up yourself. This is why the song that Vybz still eating you for up till today. People, when Bounty Killa come out and say Lexus love fi bite, Vegas love fi taste, and Goofy love when girl dine in her face. This is the song, listen.
So yeah, my people, that is the likes of Gaddafi and what he is saying. You see it, yeah, man. And he would have proceed to play a song named Restaurant. They don't know we can't play the music because of copyright reason. But he's stating that lyrics from that song would have permanently scarred the likes of Lexus, Mr. Vegas, and also Mr. G, aka Goofy, my people. Not sure what are your thoughts and your views. You know, even though the other day, that's Mr. Vegas, I say, the likes of Gaddafi should stay out of this whole thing we are going with Killa because, you know, Killa was one of them who play an instrumental role into shutting out Merciless out of the music with him system. You see it. But outside of that, we also see where Irish and Chin, we see where Chin is specifically giving CJ Milan the promoter of the year, my people. You get to me, I say, and he is basing it on the premise that CJ Milan is very level-headed and fair, and she give the artists them where them think them hurt. You get to me, I say, he is stating that all the traditional promoter them do it, them kind of set the thing away if they make it like, you know, a badness, them bully tactics, them want to declare upon the artist them and I try to dictate how much the artist them work and then them put everything in them pocket and all of that and the artist get the meager crumbs. Very balanced reasoning from Chin, my people. I have no issue with what he said. I agree with everything completely. Take a listen to what he said.
CJ Milan is the promoter of 2025. Why couldn't our Jamaican traditional promoters do it? Because they would not be willing to spend the money to pay the artists. Hands down, because they are from that culture of dictating to the artist what the artist is worth. CJ Milan is a major part of this resurgence in 2025 as it relates to dancehall. And the reason why she's the major part of it is because she was willing to step in and do business. CJ Milan, from the outside coming into the culture, right, was able to sit down, understand what the culture needed, what people wanted to see, and she invested in such. She spent big money to create these combinations that allowed all of us to run to the Barclays and run to wherever she was keeping these concerts and sell them out. Now, why couldn't it happen before CJ? It's because our promoters, the ones in our culture who have the same links and have the same ability and the same connections, would never be willing to pay the artists what CJ Milan was willing to pay them, because they are from that culture of dictating to the artist what the artist is worth. So in other words, right, CJ Milan and her team is looking at the bigger picture, right? Because she was willing to do something that the promoters from our culture will never do, which is increase the fees that the artists were charging prior to the summer of 2025, right? In our culture, what most promoters will do is try to dictate what the artists are worth. In other words, right, we have this, unspoken about scale in which we fit our artists in, and we say, well, this artist has achieved this, so he's worth this. This artist have a hype, so he's worth that, right? CJ Milan did not operate within that scale. She operated outside of that scale, and because she operated outside of that scale, she was able to do wonderful things for the culture. Why couldn't our Jamaican traditional promoters do it? Because they would not be willing to spend the money to pay the artists. Hands down, CJ Milan is the promoter of 2025 because she came in willing to do business and pay the artists what they are worth based on the seats that they would be selling in the arena.
Say my people, that is chinning on. When I observe CJ Milan, when I main thing where I think she used to her advantage too, is that she not really meddle in the dancehall politics. A lot of the promoters them politicize them things. Man not work with this artist or man not work with that artist. Well, CJ Milan is a person where say, yo, she work with everybody and anybody. I could have Kartel, I could have Alkaline, I could have Massacre, I could have Mavado, Killa. It not really matter. So, me love that fear. You get to me and say, yeah, man. Last but not least, my people, we have an epic discussion between Mr. Vybz and one of Bounty Killa fans and the whole bird paper topic, my people. So, we are going to take a listen at what the fan and Mr. Vybz is saying. I want to tell me who want to think of the best points. The fan know that I say, well, when it comes down to the likes of Bounty Killa, him think Mr. Vybz should ease up. However, Mr. Vybz is stating that, anytime him ease up, Bounty Killa attack same way. So, him just a go burn him fire.
We not defend the man, boss, but certain vibes a Lego, brother, because you say the man a fighter from how long. All after that, me see you come put out some big song. We are mash up a place. Like, me buck a little girl from Constant, and you come back and you mash up a place. So that means, say, what the man did I do, you overcome that. So if you overcome that, so why you now I use your platform to bring up back that, and you pass that? Why you ain't staying at that lane, they just drop the hit song, them and now pay the man no mind. Just, because
Bring up back what? Bring up back what?
Obviously, when did I do not conquer you because you still come back with some massive hit song?
No. When you say bring up what though?
The whole vibes about him a call you this and him a call you that, but that still never conquer you.
Oh, so you're saying,
Whatever name in the call you.
so you say we can't never conquer me. It no matter if him out there say it. Even to this day, yeah.
No, him say it whenever him have an interview and your name call up, him probably, you know, him say something because I saw him still. But you dedicate for your platform, both him every day and other people call your name and you know use the platform to address them, the people. So that means I just kill you, I just kill you after.
Alright. So make we argue with what you just said a while ago. You say when him do an interview, him disrespect me, right?
Yeah, if somebody mention your name, but otherwise him never did a post you until recently. True, him realize.
Hold on, don't move so fast, man. So you're saying if him dep on a platform and disrespect me, if just allow it, cause me done make money out of music and me done a big tune, so me just allow it, right?
No, what may I say is don't dedicate your platform but Killa.
No, we're
if
not
you go back on an interview and you want this, that's fine.
We don't reach dedication yet, bro. We don't reach dedication yet. We're not about that yet. Me just ask you a question. If him do him interviews them and disrespect me, if you just make it go on.
No, me not say that.
What me fi do?
May I say, if you want to go back on an interview and you're styling back. But every day when, as me go up on your life, because me rate you for a long time, I rate your music. But me not tell you like, Killa, I'm a DJ. Because me rate him humanitarian side, both him. But nobody can take nothing from your said speed. But me not like I go up on your live and me not hear back the vibes them when me used to hear.
So watch it.
So watch yeah, yeah, Killa.
Watch it, no. Him and your DJ, you go over and page and comment at the back, say, yo, if you stop post more Vybz every day.
Me tell him, yo, me comment enough time and say, yo, Killa, you don't want them your vibes there again. You pass them, you're big on them.
No. Did you comment in the box and say, yo, you need to stop about Vybz every day?
No.
You never do that yet. Alright, me ask the next one.
But
when
I'm not thinking talk about you every day, Vybz. Since recently, let me see my post up.
Okay.
So you come up with the pedo boy, this and the pedo boy.
Let's go with your narrative then. Mm-hmm. So since recently you see my post.
Yeah, because
so I want to
defend himself.
Well, so me must select the way how me respond to his assault them, but him can just do him want to do.
And that again in a war not selective still, but Vybz.
So okay.
Vybz.
So what I do? Say that war not selective, but me must select how me deal with it do and him can just do him want to do.
No, but me not see him dedicating platform both you.
Since this few days, he make about 5 different posts about me.
Yeah, because are you starting? So
no, because once you go up on an international platform with a man with millions of followers, millions of subscribers, DJ Academic, yeah, has millions of subscribers, international, yeah, and you are here telling me, as a man, say yo, but I said about it, just wait till you catch back an interview, you deal with it. So now I interview me catch me talk about it. No conscience me do a podcast with them me talk about it.
Yeah. But
so how comes me couldn't
do live every day?
Well on bro. So how comes when me say it from conscience podcast, him couldn't just love it, him and spoon it him. Why wouldn't never say? Why does conscience podcast and talk about it, pan? So we not even got answer, we go just love it. One can just get up every day and wanna go for Shibada, for say things. Wanna go for me say now wanna go to famous face where a famous face them a fame virgin them, you know. Famous face them cost me for Killa, you know.
Yeah, me say a trooper, a whole heap of them, but you not address them cause me feel like say them not have leverage. Me feel like when you address Killa more, you stay more relevant.
When me do that, so you never see when me Ricky Trooper go at it, you never see that.
Yeah, but if you address him one time, you not follow up Trooper. You more follow up Killa.
Bro, one time me a Trooper did one go in a boxing ring, you remember that?
Yeah. Remember the
yeah. But you don't remember say me address Killa all the time.
I think you know say Killa have more weight, Vybz. Even though he is a great artist, and we can't take that. Killa keep you more relevant, and you know that in yourself. Killa keep you more relevant. So it's a win. You not have nothing to lose.
Let's go with your narrative. You might keep me relevant. So if you believe, say, you keep somebody relevant, why you still talk about that person and not try to style that person? you put yourself, say you name Bounty Killer right now. And you know, say Vegas, I got try get relevance when you style him or disrespect him. Why you call him name?
Me just feel say Killa, sometimes Killa know the time or the place we say certain things. Because when they ask him something like, they must say about Mr. Vegas. It's not a man where I go say, boy, you know, so me no want to talk about that man, you know. Change the convo. He might go say, yo, Vegas, because I saw him at it and turn.
So we just give him a pass.
No, me not say that. Me feel like him need to get rid of that behavior.
So because him have that flaws, the flaw there, right? Because him have certain flaws. If we just look on it and say, him can do better, just accept the bullies him and just move on. I'm going to move from that though. Since I hear a DJ, why him can't speak about the birth certificate? Getting the child pregnant.
Vegas.
You depending on that too?
Me not defend no man, but that for address on a global scale is not kill, but you make it up be about Killa like a Killa the only man who sleep with a 14-year-old and get them pregnant. Yes, you're wrong, but address it on a global scale. And since as you're against pedophilia, me not feel like you're against pedophilia. Me feel like you're against Bounty Killer. So, but you use the pedophilia narrative to say, Ray, but a killer you really after. You just want to bring down Killer. If you're really after pedophilia,
hold on.
you're supposed to launch a campaign
One second.
on a global scale about pedophilia. But you're not address it that way.
So hold on 1 second. So when we did that point out, so Mr. Anson molest a little 13-year-old boy, that was to get what leverage off.
Yeah, but you pinpoint on a couple cases. That don't mean say that don't mean say you're really against. Probably against certain people.
What
So you want to bring down those persons.
What was the reason why my point out Mr. Anson molested a little boy?
Yeah, but before Mr. Handsome and Killa, which stage me ever hear your address?
Before Mr. Anson and Killa, 2016, I formed Jamaica Men Against Rape. You didn't know about that?
No, that one the new thing.
Did you know that I was the artist who went on Sting in the early 2000s when the man them unalive Shanika down at the market?
Yes, me know that. Me take
No,
you
let me finish
performance.
because me want you get rid of your amnesia, right? Because we are get to know steroids already. When me go up on Sting and I burn out the man with it, and I would say with the perpetrator with the unalive little girl and grape her around at the market back when her mother take her eye off her. That was not advocacy.
Yes.
When
Yeah, right. Yeah, me not ground.
Oh, you knew about that?
Yes, you know about that one.
And you know about when I farm Jamaica Men Against Rape and Killa say I farm it because man raped me. You remember that?
No.
You look it up when I farm Jamaica Men Against Rape and the Jamaica Stars say I farm Jamaica Men Against Rape because I was molested. I have to go down there and I have to retract it. You need to look up these things.
Yeah,
So when you tell me about predatory behavior and tell me about grape and them something against women, do your research about that, Mr. Vegas, bro. So let us get back to the issue at hand where you try escape. Because the only way you try escape now, right, and run with the narrative where the dancehall Epstein supporter them run with. If you say it's personal against just him, but let's say it's personal against just him, what is wrong with pointing it out?
Vegas, all me I say, this no good for your career. Because
Leave
me and couple
brother. Leave the career alone. Stop have empathy at the same time when you try to protect dancers.
No, when I protect.
Killa
big enough to protect me.
You be a pendulum now. So what me I say is, let's stick to the conversation. You must can answer a simple question, bro. What is wrong with pointing out that he got a child pregnant?
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with what you do, but how you do it? How you do things?
How me for it? Tell me.
All right. If you have them the intel there from how long? Why you never come forward with them the intel? why when you and Killa go back and forth? It's like you tell yourself, say, oh, me hear you say it on one of your live, you know. Say, you have to carry out Killa because when him do from the past and know him
me tell you now, him have to come down. But when you say we never talk about it from them time though, when you're talking about, when we should have talk about it?
but it seems like you have them the intro from way back in ideas.
When?
And me say you and him fall out.
When?
And you and him good at it at one point.
Well, Anna, bro, if you're going to speak on something, you have to tell me. You say, why me never bring it up from them time though? When you're talking about?
No, I can't say when because I don't know when you gather your information.
Oh, so you just say me should bring it up from them time, but you don't know from when we get the information. The owner, or you wear that? If you don't know when you get the information, you know I say me should bring it up from them time then.
So, since recently, since you and him are going at it.
You can't escape this, brother. Stop no man. Me know you have sense, you know. Me know you have intelligence, bro. Me realize say yeah, skip. So me ask you just say, can I hear the narrative there, you know? Me should have bring it up from them time there. And now you ask me when. So when do you believe or when do you think me get the information there? Or when you have the information, when me get the information?
Well, based on how you describe all the birth paper them and everything, it seems like you would have to get them the information there from a longer time, Vegas.
Give me
the birth paper where you see, where you say you see.
Give me a window. From when? Just give me a window.
From about probably 10 years ago.
Me get it in a COVID, me get it. Me get it in a COVID and watch this now. So me get it in a COVID. Me get the information in a COVID, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You know, see him come out say him have 3. You remember when he say him have 3 fish for kill? You remember?
Yes.
Nobody did provoke him them time when him say so?
But
nobody nobody did trouble him when him say him have 3 fish for kill. You know,
we don't know.
One?
Not publicly. We don't know what going behind the scene making come out and say that. But publicly, we don't know.
Brother. You can't reason and I say you don't know and you don't know and you speak as if you know.
No, but listen me now.
No,
Vegas,
what we know.
things can go down when I come out in the public, you know, and him decide say you and him are go at war or whosoever them 3 fish there, well we don't know about. So
you just assume say trouble him why him just come out come say that, right?
No, me not assume. Me I say possible something can happen behind the scene where we don't know about.
So you believe all these years of people are troubling behind the scenes and make him a react?
No, not all the time. I think sometimes Killa, as what me say, Killa have him flaws to like everybody. And not true him I'm a DJ, me I go put him.
Alright, so you're a DJ. So let me ask you now, the final question I'm going to ask you. Because you struggle. Do you condemn a 21-year-old getting a 14-year-old pregnant?
Yes, we have to condemn that. But no make it look like a recently. How much years ago that happened? Not saying it is okay, you know. How much years ago that happened?
Bro, the record, you know.
You see, if it's a case where him constantly do that and you realize.
Listen.
Let me ask you a question though, Mr.
Hold on.
How much of the artists you hear name called pan teenager and we never hear you address it?
No, don't get angry.
No man, we don't get angry. Don't get angry.
Don't get agitated.
How much of the artists, me say, whole heap of artists used to have to, even Lisa Hype name called say from them are 15 and couple of them then the monks.
Did Lisa Hype come back out after and say she was lying on that? Did she do that? Do you have evidence of Kartel getting Lisa Hype pregnant?
No, I didn't say that.
Bro, stop the man. We are reason like big man, brother. Stop. Nobody can ever see your picture.
But we are reason like big man, but
you're so coward, man. You're so coward.
No call the name. Because we don't call the DJ name. We say allegedly. It was saying.
Stop dodge, no, bro. Stop dodge. Because what you're doing false equivalency, right? You're basically trying to deflect. I mean, now let you off. I am asking you a simple question, a straight up question. Stop telling me about other people because there is no evidence for us to go in that direction.
No, but now ask me the question for make me look like me I say Kartel did that. Me never say me say allegedly.
Leave that alone.
Yeah.
Leave that alone. Let me go back to the question at hand. Do you condemn Rodney Basil Price for getting a child, a 14-year-old child pregnant when he was 21?
Me condemn the act. Me can't say me condemn Rodney because me no know if that happened. Me no know until now. Me no know if that happened. But we condemn any act after 20. We condemn any act after a 21-year-old man are getting a 14-year-old pregnant. We condemn that. But I don't know if Rodney do that.
All right, do this then. All right, fair. So do this then. Looking that, you look on the camera, right? And say no, say, Rodney Basil Price, if you got a child pregnant when she was 14 or 15, you are a criminal. Say that.
No, we can't say that, Mr. Vegas. Because back then, you know that, I mean, know that that used to go on a lot back then. That used to go on a lot back then, so you can't say that.
Let me help you out. You know, the age of consent was 16 in 1993, right? When both was 21, right?
So where that happened, Mr. Vegas? Jamaica or foreign?
The age of consent in Jamaica was 16 when Rodney Basil Price got a child under 16 pregnant. That happened in Jamaica. So may I give you one more. You have children?
Yes. Yes.
Daughters? Or daughter? Any daughter?
Yeah. Yes.
Sons?
No.
You're not a son?
No.
Would you like somebody, a 21-year-old, to molest your 14-year-old daughter?
No. But you have some 14-year-old who are going like them big and then go out way. That don't mean say the man molest them. But I mean not talk like I agree with this or me like it any at all. But some parents not take care of them pitney and them pitney go out of the way, go seek things. And them get pregnant.
So you believe say if a 14-year-old force up herself on you, you're not supposed to be held accountable.
But when you say molest
No, listen to the question first. What's your right name? What's your right name?
Just use the name where you see on the thing there. Just use the name.
You know, realize it. Dancehall Epstein supporters them. Uno have the loudest mouth, but uno hide uno information, like uno hide uno identity, like uno afraid. Like me realize uno some bad behind the scene warriors, you know, like uno coward, like uno. From me actually just a name and you get defensive. What's your name?
No, me not get defensive, Mr. Vegas, but me just
so what's your name? Just tell me your name.
Because on social media, me not need to publish my name. On social media,
bro, you see it? Me are the artist. I'm gonna bring you up on the platform and me I will reason with you.
Yeah.
When you call a radio station and you say, you're going to give them your name. When you're going
so
to
just call me lineage, man. You know, see the lineage on the thing. I mean, name that, you know, Mr. Vegas.
That's your correct name, right?
Yes.
So lineage. If a 14-year-old come force herself on you, and I go actually a big woman, in Jamaica where the age of consent is 16, and she a force up herself and I go like she, you that did, you know, any involvement with her?
No, sir. No, because as me said, we condemn them the lifestyle.
Which part I condemn?
Every part because underage.
Force upon you or the fact that she's a child?
The fact that she's a child.
All right, good. See, I get somewhere to save yourself. So it's the same way. Rodney Basil Price, you believe that he must get a pass because, according to you, Pitney forced themselves on big man?
I feel like him to get a pass. Me just feel like that was something that happened back then, and him daughter, probably that child when him get with that woman, a adult now, move on with her life.
Hello.
Him move on with his life, the mother move on with them life. We don't need to talk about that in a 2020.
All right. Let me ask you the last question. Promise I say last one this. If a man molested a 14-year-old boy 30 years ago, is that an abomination or a criminal act?
Both.
And the man if he dead.
Yeah, Fanny molest, look a boy and for this. Fanny molest a little boy and for dead.
But if he molest a little girl, him not fi dead.
And me not, you keep on use the term molest. Molest, but that's not the case.
Use molest with the little boy.
Yeah.
So why
But you know,
when you say molest with the little boy? What
all right, why you would I use in a killer case molest? Suppose, as me say, the girl underage, yes, but a man have relationship.
Bro.
I feel like molest is more like a rape to me, you know. When you molest under, it's like a rape.
Alright, we could go back to the original question. What word do you want me to change from the man violating a little boy? What word can I change? So if a man violate a little boy 30 years ago, did that man commit a criminal act? And is that man supposed to go to prison? And in our society, be KILLED, be unalived?
Well, anyway, as a street man, we are gonna say him for dead, yes, but the law go deal with it.
So the street man needs to be unalive, right?
Me say as a street man, we are gonna say him for dead, and we not grown that I'm pretty.
And you involved in that too, right?
Involved in a what?
The race, the persons them where that's him and get unalive.
Yeah.
All right. So I could go back now to a female. If a man violated a female 30 years ago, should that man go to prison, held accountable or unalive? Be unalive.
If you rape him. If you
So
rape him.
when is it not grape? Use grape.
Yeah, but the relationship with Killa and that girl could be consensus. As me say, we not even know if the girl are 14 or if you are make up it or, you know.
Bro. Stop. You can't use that anymore because remember, this can be a libelous case. It's not something I can put out there and put out that. Remember, I put out the birth paper from one of my page and them report my page. The people for the birth paper reported my page. Legit document. Plus, I have more than one copies. So stop trying to go there. So say if. What I'm saying to you, I'm asking you a simple question. And every time you get to this point, you dodge. You play dodge.
Let me ask you a question before.
No, you can't.
No, me ask you one question. Go back to the way I say no. But let me ask you one question.
You can't ask, brother. We are going to end the conversation if you can't answer my question before you ask me a question. Answer my question first.
All right. Go on with it.
If a man violated a little boy, because do you know boys get molested in our society too?
Yeah.
Are violated. Do you know that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Good. So what I'm saying to you is, if a man violated, or anybody violated a girl 30 years ago, should that man be held accountable, go to prison, or be unalive?
I think whatever the law see fit for do with that man must be carried out towards that man.
So now you just have work with the law, you're not on the street. The streets not have no say right now.
Yeah, it still stand, Mr. Vegas, but we are go with the law because
No, say it. Say if a man molested a child 30 years ago, he must be unalived based on the streets and you involved in that section of the society too. Say it, no?
If a man rape a child.
If a man molested, me just are violated. Me use violated, I say, man for dead.
All right.
Yeah. So me ask you now, if a man violated a child 30 years ago, do you have the same opinion?
Mr. Vegas, it all depends on what it. All right. Look at it this way. Look at it this way.
So you can't answer
Man
yes
back
or no.
then.
You can't answer yes or no.
You see, when me realize I'm growing up, most Jamaican parents, their father way old and their mother did young. So obviously the father did full run. Suppose me if you jump now and say all of them for dead. All the pity them would I eat. It wrong, you know. But if you say all it, that's why I say it all depends on the situation. If you go to the way and broke and tear down people place and rape and you know,
Say grape,
and
say grape, say
violate.
grape. Say grape, no say grape.
Yeah, if you go to the way and tear down people place and grape at 14-year-old, then more the same for dead. But
All
if
right.
it was consensus and you go kill every
How old-
father,
how
you know
old-
what
how
father
old-
would have dead in
how-
Jamaica and around the world. Amount of father you would have killed.
All right. How old is your daughter?
She young man,
How old is she? How old is she?
8-year-old.
8-year-old?
Mm-hmm.
So in 8 and 6 hour, 14, right?
Yes.
So in 6 years from now, if a man, 21-year-old, get your daughter pregnant, what would you do? Would you look at it as, boy, if me fi send him go to prison, we'd have to send all of the man who do it over the years to prison? If me fi report,
No.
we'd have to go report all of the man who do them things there. If me fi me go need him to take care of my daughter, will you look at it that way?
You know, me not bias, me understand your logics. Me not agree on it. Me understand what you're saying, Mr.
So
Vybz.
why all of a sudden I mention your daughter, you come to your senses, but when it comes down to
No.
politics, you struggle? Is it your loyalty so blind that you can't accept say a man get a child pregnant no matter when the time, no matter when it happened, as long as it was illegal, unlawful, and unethical?
So what you
In my
basically
opinion,
saying? You
sickening.
feel at this time now,
Let me finish, bro. Let me
Killa
finish.
figure prison. You want to figure prison.
Can I finish, please? And sickening. You struggle when it get to your idol. But when I mention, say, your daughter gonna be 14 in 6 years, then you wake up. I know you're gonna ask me if I'm supposed to go to prison.
No,
And
me ask you, what you think should have happened to Killa right now?
What?
What you feel say should have happened to Killa right now?
Whatever is to happen to a person when molest a child. Just the same way R. Kelly them and Epstein go to jail and unalive himself according to them. And R. Kelly is in prison. R. Kelly is in prison for the same time period when them say molested a 15-year-old.
You just feel like you're a killer for
Sir.
Yeah,
R.
you
Kelly,
feel like
sir. R. Kelly is in prison for the same time period. You
Yeah,
believe
but
you believe R. Kelly should not be in prison?
look, me not live a foreign, you know. You say them are foreign to deal with R. Kelly.
So,
Let them deal with that.
so you live in Jamaica with an 8-year-old who's gonna be 14 in 6 years, and you struggling to say it's wrong to get a child pregnant?
Of course, no,
Because
Mr. Vybz.
a little girl
You know,
the bad.
we condemn
Anyway.
that. You know we condemn that. But Killa thing gone how much years ago.
Okay.
And a one case, all right, say for instance, it happened. May I take your word for it? A one cases. After that, you ever hear no other cases with Killa or follow up underage? So may I take your word for it? Which other cases you hear come up with Killa name called for underage?
You know, R. Kelly, it was one case that started investigation.
So basically, I say now they need to go investigate Killa. But they can't.
Sir, you're looking a way out, but I'm correcting you. It takes one case, a lead, to start an investigation. That's how victims come forward. When them see when one victim step forward in many cases, that's how women start speaking. Start to speak up. So what you're saying is immaterial.
Mr.
You're
Vybz.
saying because of just one case that you agree me say it may be true, it should just be swept under the carpet because you want to still go in at the dance go bus blank when them say all who rate bounty killer. That's what you say. That's what you're
But
trying to
we
preserve.
are always
All
rate
you're
Killa.
trying. This is what you're trying. Huh?
As me say, him is a great humanitarian. I'm not telling a lie. You see me text first.
R. Kelly did charities too. Epstein did charities too. What are you talking about? The gunman them keep treat and give things to people in the community. What are you talking about? What are you saying?
Mr. Vybz.
The church pastors them where molest people pitney. They do things in the community.
Yeah, but more when you come on your life, you address molestation, rape, all of
I
that
already
kind of global
established to
space.
you. Yes, you don't want to
Me
accept
just,
it. But
me just don't want to hear killer every time I come from your life.
listen, and guess what? You're going to continue to hear him morning, night, and noon because of
So
people
it's all
like
about
you.
killer. It's all about killer. So you're being selective. I think you're being
You know what's the
selective, and
problem?
that's time.
Let me tell you what's the problem. You don't listen. You just listen for respect. But listen what I'm saying. Because there are many people, other people, because you're not alone. Because there are other people like you where sympathize with predators. We can't stop talking about him. Because you right now ready to defend him, but you don't unalive a man for your daughter.
No, me not. It's not about defending. It's not about defending him because me don't know the evidence.
Why is it so difficult to look in that camera and say, Rodney Price, if you get a child pregnant at 14 or under 16, you are a criminal? Say that.
Me see they are try to get Delhi ranks to say something to her.
Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
Big up yourself, singer. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, singer.
So, yeah, my people, what are your thoughts and your views on what is being discussed? Very interesting discussion. You see, make me know what you think in the comment section. However, big up on yourself and bless up on yourself. And as usual, we're catching another one. I'm out.